Professor Veena Dubai of UC Hastings Schools of Law says that Prop 22, which keeps app-based drivers as contractors and independent workers, is the most dangerous labor law. Companies like Uber and Lyft have so much power and therefore face very little wide-scale regulations on these platforms. In 2019, the California legislature passed AB 5, which put the Supreme Court's decision of making these companies employers into the laws of California. In August of 2020, a California judge said that Uber and Lyft have been violating employment and labor laws and their workers and employees. Prop 22 removes time-based wage protections, so workers will only get paid when they have a rider assigned to them, earning roughly $5 with no sick leave, health insurance, or workers' compensation in an industry that's one of the most dangerous. This has the possibility to affect all delivery companies beyond Uber and Lyft to companies like Instacart, DoorDash, Postmates, etc. If Prop 22 is passed, this will also affect consumers, as these companies will not be held liable for any negligence while using these services. If this prop gets passed, it will be also impossible to amend it in the future if need be. Roberto Moreno, a driver for both Uber and Lyft, recalls his experience. While it started off strong, slowly he noticed a pay decrease and tougher times finding rides. While he would drive for 60 to 80 hours a week, 15 to 20 hours of that time was spent driving on the app without riders and therefore without pay. Dr. Alexander Vanel is the author of the book Hustle and Gig, which focuses on gig workers for companies such as Airbnb, Uber, TaskRabbit, etc. She notes that COVID-19's effect on gig workers has been very tough. They are very vulnerable because they're in jobs that pose a high risk due to COVID, since they're working in close proximity to strangers. Their jobs have seen a massive decrease in demand, even though some gig workers have seen an increase in demand, such as through food deliveries and grocery shopping apps. However, workers who were dependent on these apps pre-COVID are now struggling to find work, as more people are on these apps, as well as competing to find work due to the pandemic.